My name is Frank van Heeswijk. I'm painter artist. I'm from Zaandam in Holland. I'm 34 years old. Nowadays I'm living in Coimbra. It's my final weeks before I go back to Holland to show the works that I made here.
Thanks.
I arrived in Portugal in October 1992, also in the knowledge that great artists always have traveled, that a house that could be everywhere. And not that I pretended to be such a great artist or be such a big one. What I just wanted to reach is to find out in what sense other cultures, other environments, how it could affect my work. The fact that I found my domicile in Coimbra and fell in love with this city is just happened by coincidence, because when I left Holland last October I didn't have a place especially in my mind, except for Portugal. I left everything, I broke with my roots and was just on the road to nowhere. But in the Middle Ages, there is Nars on the castles, you know, just to give life a little bit glamour, a little bit pleasure. They needed the Nars, you know. And I am really thinking that, and that's why I think the artist is maybe more important than the arts. I hope the mayor will like this, yeah, of course. But for me, it's a symbolic thing. Well, and I like the idea, yeah. I say it's no arts, it's just a kind of advertising for me. Maybe the mayor say one day, okay, we have a big international event in Coimbra. Yeah, the surprise. Yeah, I stay a little bit longer. Yeah. I don't have the money to go to Paris. No. So my career goes back to only 1987, I guess. I was admitted in a psychiatric hospital because of personal problems. And in this psychiatric hospital I created my first works, in fact. I was not aware on that time that this should be basically works for starting a career as a painter. What I did, I just painted the feelings from the soul, the emotions. So last year I was asked by a Mecenas that if I could do some works about crazes, if I could be inspired by Venus sculpture. I did a lot of research. I said, okay, I can make this. And I told him, listen, I want to make this, but I like to do it in Portugal. So here the circle goes round. Maybe I'm a party painter. Something like that, yeah. Não fechar esta coisas. Não é mim.
Não fiz.
É muito, mas é muito bom, muito bonita, é muito espetacular. Mas é não fechar esta coisa. É outra pintura. I started just the opposite way of Vincent that ended in the psychiatric hospital, but I had to learn to paint. And, in fact, I was developing as an author in those days. I wrote a children's story. When I was writing, I wanted to paint, and when I was painting, I wanted to write. And that's why I decided to choose for one, just to go for it. And when I, in 1989, exhibited my Brutot collection in Holland, I sit on the Canadian modern artist Philip Coston. He said, if things go well, I become nervous. Art's always in definition, in purity. It's about the imperfection of life. And I think that this word still contains basically inspiration for creating arts. It's the doubts, the tenseness. It's the absurdic relativity of existence. And I think they are the elements in my work that make me in a scream to a world that closed its eyes for beautiness. And then to speak to the mayor in Portuguese. Bom dia, Vossa Excelência. Vossa Excelência. Tem cravate. Mas ele fez só muito simbólica.
Sim.
Por todas as conimbricenses. E só a Presidente da Câmara é uma ideia.
Muito obrigado. Senhor.
É sim, é sim. Eu gosto de voltar aqui mais uma vez. Tu queres?
Isto é pintado?
É pintado, sim. De mão.
Ah, não.
De mão, sim.
Ah, não. Era meio plástico, por favor. Aqui. Muito obrigado. Hoje está cá o Secretário de Estado da Educação. Eu vou estreá-la. Vou usá-la para cumprimentar. E para lhe dizer,
My name is Frank van Heeswijk. I'm
sobretudo na proteção às artes
painter,
e às
artist
letras que
from Holland. Nowadays I live in Coimbra, the city that stole my heart. Kut.